Yo, what is going on everybody? Carnage back here again, and today I am back with another video. This is kind of a cool video in my opinion. Uh, I just moved, as most of you may know, and I sadly will not be doing the weekly comic book day pickup videos like at all anymore, so I do apologize for those of you who really enjoyed those. Uh, but don't worry, I will be still getting new like books that come out weekly. It's just more the fact that I will be able to only get them like roughly like once a month, and I will definitely put them in a video for you guys. Only reason why they're going to be going to a month, because, well, uh, my local comic book shop that I was at before, where I got all my books, is roughly 3 hours away, so I will not be able to go get them as frequently. But, you know, when I go up to my hometown, or not my hometown, my previous city that I was living in, I'll be able to get those books. But don't worry, I'll still be comic book hunting slash, you know, action figure hunting. And just kind of segueing into this, just found this today. Been looking for him for a while. Was gonna grab him way sooner than this, but, you know, missed out on him, and now I finally got him back. And I do apologize for, you know, the kind of dog water lighting. New room, still trying to, you know, get some things set up. But I did get the X-Men 97 Bishop, because I did not have a Bishop in my X-Men collection. So very happy to finally have one of those. But yeah, on to the actual comics themselves. So these three books are actually ones that are brand new from this week. The first one up is Spider Society Enter the Spider-Versers. And I do apologize if the screen's kind of a little blurry, like I said. Still trying to get like the perfect setup ready. But pretty cool. Haven't read that one yet, but I'm excited to. And I did only pick up 3 issues that came out this week, which, I mean, is not going to be like an every week thing where I'll be picking up like a certain amount of books. Like if it's like 1 or 2 books, I'm not even going to remotely care, but if I get like, you know, 5 or more, I'll put them in like a small video. But, you know. Anyway, Venom War Spider-Man issue number 1. I will be definitely trying to keep up on at least the Venom War stuff, just because I'm very curious what that's about. And this is the variant edition, just because I am trying to get both main cover slash, depending on if it's a cool variant, I will get the variant, like this one. I just really thought Iron Lad, Sif, and Thor made a really, really cool cover. Especially the Thor. I really love Thor in this series so far. One of my favorites. And I have read this one. It is pretty phenomenal. They introduce the brand new Ultimate She-Hulk. And let me just say, very interesting origin story for that character. And now going on to the older stuff that I found. Now, as of the fact that I do only have like a very, very, very small room, I am not going to be picking up a ton of books. But let me just say, kind of not doing great on that already. Like, I basically almost doubled what I already had at my house already. And this is stuff from, like, the entire week that I've been living down here. Because I went to most of the comic book stores in this city, slash, you know, a few antique shops. So the first 2 I actually picked up at the State Fair, which is going on currently. I found Lobo issue number 4, which actually completes my run on the, you know, first 4-issue solo series of Lobo. So really excited to read that, and I definitely will be changing this bag and board just because it's really, really tight in there. And I did also find Exiles number 18. Like, this one is really beat up on the side, but hey, I never find Exile books, so I'll deal with it until I find a new one. And then these next ones up are from the first antique shop I went to. Originally I didn't find a ton. Like, legitimately all I found was this Wolverine issue number 4 for $1. And as of the fact I'm collecting Wolverine, I thought that was a steal. So, found that book for $1. And then I looked around a little more, found quite a few things, plus a I don't know if it's like a huge key, but at least it's a slightly bigger, or not slightly bigger, like a decent key though. But this is not that book. This is just What If Barbara Ketch Had Become Ghostwriter. This is issue number 45 of What If, from volume 2, I believe. And for a book that's been out since like at least the 90s, there's only like 2 or 3 spine ticks on this book. But I mean, other than that, phenomenal condition on it. The next two up were just ones that I, are kind of like a mild series I'm trying to complete. I am trying to collect all the old Ultimate stuff, like the original Ultimate Universe stuff. So here we have Ultimate Universe issue number, or Ultimate Marvel Team Up number 7. This one has Spider-Man, Punisher, and Daredevil in it, which I thought was pretty cool. So pretty excited to read that one. And I also have been collecting the Flashpoint stuff. And here is one that I've never seen before. This is Emperor Aquaman issue number 1. Picked this up for $2, which I thought was pretty good, especially for something I've never seen out in the wild before. And then the last book I picked up from that antique shop was 52. Basically, this was like one book every week for the whole year before they kind of restarted it and did the new 52. This is actually the reintroduction of Batwoman. I believe I might be wrong about that. I believe this is the reintroduction of Batwoman. It's just a little bit of a key. From when I was looking up, like maybe like $10 to $15, which roughly what I paid for it, which not too bad. And I know there was another booth there that had it for like $35, and I thought that was kind of a bit, but I mean, hey, I can't control what people put their prices at, so. And now for the comic book shop that I went to, I did find a couple pretty decent, like, smaller key books there. Slash just books that I've been, slowly collecting slash getting into. The first one up is one I've been trying to find for so long. Saw it one time, but it was in way too poor of a condition. But I finally found a new one. This is the West Coast Avengers issue number 1. Really, really happy I finally have this in my collection. The West Coast Avengers was just, I don't know, it's just the coolest looking team in my opinion. Just because, Tigra, Hawkeye, I almost said Black Canary, Mockingbird, Iron Man, who I believe was James Rhodes at the time, and then we have Wonder Man right there. And let me just say, when I saw this for $6, I was like, yeah, definitely, 100%. Like, it's not a huge key book, but it means a lot to me just because I really, really do enjoy, like, the West Coast Avengers as just, like, just a cool little side team. And I believe they might be doing something with them in the future. I might be mistaken, but, whatever. And then this one was like a $1 book. This was Batman Superman issue number 15. And I am collecting this run specifically because I did watch the animated movie, like, when I was a child, and, it's just kind of stuck in my head since then. So I'm trying to complete that story run. And then another book that I found for $1, Wolverine number 43, and this is a very clean copy, too. Like, there's, like, very little wrong with it, other than maybe, like, that corner is a little dog-eared, and it has that little, like, mark right there. But, I mean, other than that, like, this is phenomenal. And it didn't even come in a bag and board, it was just loose in a box, which I thought was kind of impressive. And then this one's another one that I just grabbed just because I thought it was cool. This is Ultimate 6, issue number 6. Mostly picked it up because Kraven vs. Spider-Man. Thought that was cool. And this has the Ultimates and Ultimate Spider-Man. And that goes back to me basically trying to collect everything that's Ultimate Universe related. And this next book up was also a dollar book, which was very, very surprising to me. Just because it was a pretty big book for a little bit, and then it kind of dropped down, and now it's like a $10 book. But that is Future State Teen Titans. And the only reason why this book is a key is because this is the first appearance of Red X in comic book form. Because originally he was in the Teen Titans 2005 cartoon, if I remember correctly. And if I remember correctly, I think there was like a mild comic appearance that doesn't count anymore. But I mean, regardless, like still, phenomenal book. And it is a little damaged right there, specifically where the bag and board kind of ripped. But I mean, other than that, like, pretty decent book. Like, definitely not 9.8 worthy. Just because it does kind of, you know, it is a little beat up. But I mean, I was very happy when I found it. And then this is a book I've actually been trying to find for a long time. This is Superman Action Comics issue number 775. This is the first appearance of Manchester Black / his team. I think they're called the Elite, if I'm not mistaken. And only reason why I picked this up was because this comic was basically the basis for one of my personal favorite DC animated movies, and that's Superman versus the Elite. And I believe it was only this one singular issue where that story happened, but they stretched that out into a beautiful movie. Again, it's called Superman versus the Elite. Basically, I'm not going to spoil anything for you guys, but I just recommend you guys watch it. And hopefully it becomes one of your favorite movies too, just because it stuck with me for the longest time. And I'm not even joking about that. Like, that movie is the best thing I've ever watched, and I will stand by that until the day I can't. So, alright, and then the last books I'm going to show you are all from the same run. And let me just say, I was so happy when I found all of these. Now, I will say, I don't know if they're in, like, the greatest condition, but, I mean, regardless, they look decent to me, so I'm very, very happy about it. So I'm just going to kind of put them all right there. And as you can see, yes, this is the infamous Iron Man run. And other than issue number 1, they had the whole series. And then a duplicate of number 7, too, which I thought was kind of weird, because they had exactly 12 issues of Infamous Doctor Doom, just not number 1. And I'm pretty sure it was there at some point, and then the whole, you know, thing came out that, oh yeah, RDJ is going to be Iron Man, or Doctor Doom, I mean. And then someone was looking through it, be like, oh damn, that's probably going to go up. Which, that's my thought process behind it, but I mean, hey, I'm happy with this. And a couple of these books are actually $10 books. Like, issue number 2 here is a $10 book, I know. They wanted $8 for it, and I thought that was a decent deal. Very happy with that. And then issue number 3, very beautiful cover. I really do like this cover so much, man. Like, I know there was another one in here that I liked more than this one, but this one's definitely second favorite out of these covers. And then we have issue number 4, which, another beautiful looking cover. I really do like. I'm pretty sure that's like his, not servant, but like his head in command for his army, I believe. That might be later on in the series, like later on comic book wise. I'm not 100% sure. But regardless, still beautiful cover. And then we have issue number 5 of Infamous Iron Man. Again, cool cover. Really do like it. They really did do phenomenal with these covers. I really do like it. And then we have issue number 6, which, let me just say, this is a beautiful cover too. Like, I didn't really look at these so much just because I was very excited when I found, you know, issue number 2. And then I kept finding, you know, like 3, 6, 5, just randomly, like, because they weren't in order. They were scattered out through like 5 different boxes. And I do mean boxes, not comic boxes, just regular cardboard boxes. And then, like I said, beautiful cover. Then issue number 7, definitely, in my personal opinion, definitely the weakest out of the covers that they had. And if I remember correctly, I believe it's a couple of the later issues that are like $10 books for some reason. And this was my personal favorite one. We have Infamous Iron Man versus the Maker, aka Ultimate Reed Richards. And let me just say, out of all the characters from the Ultimate Universe, kind of surprised he's the one that, stuck around the longest. Other than, Miles Morales. Because other than Miles, he is the only one to still be around from that universe. Maybe a couple other ones, but other than Miles and him, I can't think of any. That was my personal favorite cover. And then issue number 9, another beautiful cover. Like, they killed it with all these covers when this series was coming out, man. And it's done by Brian Michael Bendis, too, writing. Like, phenomenal. I never read the series, but I know I've, watched videos about it, and it is a pretty good run. And if you guys want a more in-depth video about the character, like, I'm willing to do some research and talk to him about you. Talk to him with you guys. That's what I meant to say. But let me just say, this cover, beautiful as well, man. And the stupid thing is, I did see issue number 1 at a convention, like, a few months ago, before they announced, RDJ as Doctor Doom. Yeah, it was only like $12. I was kind of like, yeah, I'll get it later. Kind of wish I would have gotten it then, because now it's almost like $100, so. But issue number 11, definitely very cool cover as well. Really do like this one as well. And then we have issue number 12, which is kind of homaging issue number 1 of this series, which I think is pretty cool. Just such a beautiful cover too, man. And let me just say, I am very happy I did find these all at one place. And, like, you did see the price tags on it. They only charged me like $40 for it, which, a little steep, but, I mean, with some of these books probably going up excessively, especially issue number 1, like, I'm not gonna complain at all, if I'm honest. But yeah, that's basically everything I have for you guys today, so I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Don't expect a video like this every week, but I will try to at least post once a week. Maybe twice. No promises, though. But yeah, I'll try to post as much as I can. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and also thank you guys for 424 subscribers last time I checked. Was very surprised about that, especially since, especially the past like 2-3 months, my channel's just been getting a lot more subscribers lately, and I have no idea why, but I really appreciate it, so thank you guys so much, and I will catch you guys in the next video, where, hopefully I'll probably have issue number 1 of the series, but if I don't, whatever, it's fine. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.